everyone, my name is SVP, talking on a King Bee, and this is week 3 of my fitness and health journey in Pokemon Go. Sorry that this one's a bit late. I'm not even joking when I say that I just didn't have access to everything I needed last night. Literally, I was missing a couple of cables, sort of 2 important cables that allowed me to record my vocals with a proper microphone and to transfer all the video files. I tried to do it through a Google Drive, but that didn't work. It was just going to take hours and I was never going to be done in time. So when I got home this morning, I just got home maybe half an hour ago, had to talk to my roommate for a little bit. And now we're recording, and it is literally just about to hit when I would normally want to release the video. So I apologize, this is going to be a bit late. But that's neither here nor there. So if this is your first episode, these videos are about my accountability to my fitness goals, and I started a new Pokemon Go account to help give me motivation to adhere to them. I'll be updating you on how I go and hopefully talking a lot about how I'm progressing in the game. Before I go on, I just want to say that I'm still working out how to best present these, and I more or less had the idea to start implementing these and I started doing it within a few days. I haven't thought about all of the full details. So far, I think this might be the best layout, but please let me know what you think, because I really want to adhere to what you guys enjoy when you watch something like this. So let me know. Let's see how this week played out. My strong positivity and good mood carried over from Sunday night, helped along by the best, deepest, and longest sleep I've had in weeks. I didn't wake up even once. Plus, the sun was shining and it was 19 degrees outside. Perfect, beautiful weather. I went for a walk with a friend of mine, around the park, then around the dog walking trail, and back around the park one last time. I wasn't really paying attention to the game, mostly catching Pokemon with the Pogo Plus. Though I did attempt to battle against a sassy challenger. I didn't win. I also hatched 9 eggs, it was a crazy day for that. We were out walking and talking for an hour and 10 minutes for 5.6 kilometers. Time just flew by, and I was surprised at how easy it felt. I'm really happy to be so far along in the goal this week. I do wish now that I'd used an incense, but, hindsight and all that. The best part though was getting home and discovering I'd caught a shiny Wurmple. Hello, pretty purple boy. Now that was really exciting, but wait, what's this? A shiny Glameow as well? Oh, I can't believe this. I wasn't paying attention and I got 2 shinies. These were accidental captures. This was crazy. Oh, and my chemistry exam. Well, I don't know how well I did, but I feel okay about it. I couldn't let it spoil my mood, let's be honest. I was actually doing really, really well. The afternoon was wonderfully warm, but also overcast. I love this weather, low 20 degrees Celsius, it's amazing, not too hot and the sun isn't too overpowering. So good. Anyway, I went for another walk with a different friend and we did the dog park loop twice. I used an incense, got a lot of Pokemon and completed another Fashion Week task, battling 3 of the trainers at Pokestops. I actually really like this feature, I hope it continues so it's not just Team Rocket at Pokestops and there's a bit more variety in NPC trainer battles. Time will tell, I guess. I walked for 6 kilometers, hatched 9 more eggs, which, again, crazy, and caught 176 Pokemon. Finally, I got the Shinx in a hat. I've just sad I never got that special Sneasel. I also accidentally transferred the Shinx away later in the week, and I no longer have a Shinx with a hat. Damn. I'm really happy with how the game is going, but honestly, 11.7 Ks in 2 days is so good for me, and I'm at a 5-day streak of going for a walk. I'm just feeling way over positive about all of this. Also, I took a look at Pokemon Go at around 6:59 PM and saw that I had a swarm of Alolan Meowth around. And then they disappeared and I missed out. I knew there was a high chance of finding a shiny in that situation. I took a look, it turns out this is called Spotlight Hour. I've never heard of these, and I've never seen anything like this before, but I'll be on the lookout for these now moving forward. So, it's a bit cold and dark outside today. Actually, Pogo thinks it's raining. It's not quite there yet, thankfully. I did take the precaution of driving to the car park nearby the park and just doing a small loop around the playground and by the lake. So I was close enough to the car at any given time if it started pouring with rain. Actually, when I got to the end, I found out I had more Pokeballs than when I started because of all the Pokestops, which is amazing for the Pogo Plus. I think I'll do this route a lot more in the future. Didn't find anything amazing today, though I got into a turf war over a gym, myself and another trainer. We each kept taking it back when we walked past it again. I saw him at it the second time and I just laughed and let him have it because it doesn't really matter and it was honestly just really funny. Mate, if you ever see this, you are a legend. I hatched 3 eggs and walked 3.5 Ks. I would have kept going until it started to rain, however my back and knee started to feel really stiff. I went home after 3.5 loops of the area and I'm still happy with that distance, I just wish I wasn't in pain. I stretched out at home and used some heat packs to loosen up and recover. It's most likely because I've been a little stressed through exams and I've been sitting at my desk a lot finishing up some editing, so it all makes sense. A little later on in the day, my friend called and asked me to go for a walk. Well, my back was better and so was my knee, so why not? It also hadn't rained. We went out and socialised, so I didn't focus on the game much at all. Except there was a certain gym that when we passed it by, I just had to take it back. I didn't find any noteworthy Pokemon, but I ended up doing a further 5 kilometers. It's so different when you're walking and talking with friends. So the total for the day was 8.5 kilometers, and I'm super proud of myself. It looked like it would be a very nice morning, but I had a physics exam at 10 AM for 3 hours. Oh, the formulas. If you've ever done physics, you know. Formulas. It's chemistry similar, actually. Anyway, by the time I was done, I had a bit of catching up to do uploading a new video. The Colour Theme Teams, the new series I just started, so check that out if it's your jam. Or your peanut butter. But by then it was raining and I was a sad clown because I was really on a roll for the walking. But it's not a bad thing to just spend the day home and relax, especially given that I'd walked so much the day before and had been experiencing some pain. So I just put more heat packs on, celebrated the end of exams and stayed at home and relaxed. We're still holding that gym, by the way. Oh boy, it's Sunday night as I write this bit, and I'm better now, but on Thursday night I received a bit of bad news, and it just destroyed me. I won't go into detail in this video, that's not really the point of them, but suffice it to say that I had a terrible couple of days. Both Friday and Saturday saw me wanting to avoid everyone and just completely and utterly broken mentally. And I'll be honest, I hate that. It took me down hard and I couldn't function at all. So I simply didn't go for a walk for 2 days. I didn't do anything. I actually didn't finish the editing for a release that was supposed to happen on Saturday, so that was bad. Luckily I've got videos in reserve just in case these sorts of things happen. And that was bad. And looking back, I'm frustrated at that. But it is what it is. I reconnected with reality thanks to a friend of mine on Saturday night, so hooray for friends. I planned to walk again on Sunday, but the weather was too eclectic. Thanks, Melbourne. It rained on and off all day and was even sunny at some point. Of course, it was sunny while it was raining, because Melbourne. So I didn't go for a walk. Therefore, I couldn't do much in the game, short of fighting Jesse and James in their balloons, though, and that happened twice, so that was kind of cool. But there's not much more to tell. Oh, I guess I got a Moaletta, which, is it normal for the Pokeball and berry items to not be there in this encounter? It looks like a really cool stage though. Well, this week ended with me being just a little bit gutted. I only just didn't make the goal. I was at 20.5 kilometers on Thursday, and thanks to the incidental little walks I did manage to get in through the, mostly Sunday before it started raining on me, I got to 23.2 kilometers for the week from just those little incidental walks. This isn't bad, but how hard I was hit is bad. It's something I really need help with. I'm on antidepressants and I do see a psychologist, but sometimes it seems that just doesn't matter. I still go down to the darkness and numbness. I shudder to think what I would be like without those things. Either way, there's not much more to say because of how the week ended. So here's our final stats for the week. Game-wise, the start of this week was insane and really carried me forward. but I didn't see any more 100% Pokemon. I did get a lot of higher CP Pokemon, which is helpful, but I might have to change things up if this keeps up, since of the 100% Pokemon, one's an event Krogunk, so can't evolve. It might not be that helpful later on. We'll see. Like I said last week, nothing's set in stone. I'll judge my options as we move forward. I'm hoping this week will be better. More than anything, I want to report to you that we hit the goal next week. But for now, my name is SVP, talking on a KingBee, and I'm buzzing out. Thanks for watching.